Welcome back, John Fedro with mobilehomeinvesting.net. In this video, I want your help to help me rank these 9 real estate niches from the most activity that you're gonna have to put in to the least activity that you're gonna have to put in. All right, pause the video right here in order to rank these from most active to least active. Now that you have your list, let's go through it. These are what I feel is most active to least active, and please comment or let me know if you think that this is accurate. The first one is buy, fix, and sell. That's because you're doing almost everything. If you don't keep moving, you don't make money. You have to market, screen, go to appointments, offers, negotiate, fund the deal, close the deal, repair the home if needed, advertise it, show it, and then sell it. You make a big chunk of money, hopefully, if you're doing it right, but then you gotta pay taxes on that and then go to the next one and go to the next one. Great thing to do. It brings in cash for you to then do other types of deals as well. So buy, fix, and sell for cash. Right behind it, you see we're very active. We're still on that green part of the speedometer, from very active to then you can sort of like just sort of relax and put your feet up. But right now, wholesaling, you are super active. And if you can make it wholesaling, you can make it doing most other things. But you're still doing almost everything except funding the deal. You're not closing the deal. You're not repairing the deal, but you're doing everything else. And you make probably considerably less than if you flip the home for cash yourself. But when you're wholesaling, you don't take any other risk. You don't actually own the home. And you can get in with a lot less money. But wholesaling came in at number 2. Number 3 is rentals. You're still doing all the work as what you did before to find the home, to buy the home, to straighten it up, to make it rent ready, and then to rent it. And you can manage it, or you can have a property manager manage it. I know a lot of people think rentals are like probably the most active, but for most of the deal, you just have somebody in there paying you, and then you can have, you know, repairs. You have your handyman or you have a property manager. But number 3 is rentals. Those long-term rentals, that passive money. It's really nice when you have it coming in. Number 4 is buy and fix and sell, but you sell on payments. Now, when you sell on payments, eventually, unfortunately, you have to give the home to the buyer if they pay you off. Might take 5 years, might take 15 years, might take 30 years, but eventually they're going to pay you off. But you have to do everything in order to get the home sellable, and then you sell it, you collect a down payment, hopefully a very juicy down payment, and then monthly payments for years and years and years. With mobile homes, when we sell mobile homes in parks, on land it's more cash flow, but in parks it used to be a minimum of 300 cash flow. Now we're doing a minimum of about 400 cash flow per month coming in. But again, you have to do everything to get the home, you know, sellable. Whether you sell it as a handyman special, which definitely is possible, or you sell it beautiful, you know, you're going to be putting in more or less work. But once you sell it, you can put your feet up, and there's really less management when you sell on payments. When you get a good person in the home, they want you out of the picture. They want to keep paying you, and they do their own repairs, they fix up the home. You don't really hear from them. Now, if there's a problem person or like a baby, I was gonna say a baby, but like if you have to babysit somebody, that's not what we're looking for, and you shouldn't have sold to that person. But when you put the right person in, number 4 is definitely buy, fix, and sell on payments. We go to tax deeds and liens. You're buying a tax deed or a tax lien from the local municipality through an auction or through some kind of sale. So you don't have to really market. You don't really have to like go searching for these properties because you kind of know where they are. You don't have to have appointments. You do have to screen the deal. You have to make offers, negotiate, fund the deal, close, repair. Once you get the home, repair it, advertise it, and then sell it or rent it. But because you don't have to really market for the homes and you sort of know where to go to the auctions, that's a lot less work in my opinion. So number 5 comes in at the tax deeds and tax liens. But then it depends what you do with the home. Do you sell it for that big chunk of money, or do you rent it out for the forever money? And there's no right or wrong there. Coming in at number 6, we are getting into more and more passive right now. This is mobile homes with private land. And the mobile homes with private land, you have to do everything. You have to, there might be vacant land that you buy and then you put the mobile home on it, or you might have bought the home, the land, and the home's already there. Or there's a home already there, but you can maybe add a second home. And then what do you do with this whole property, this land and this mobile home or two? Do you sell everything for a big chunk of money? Do you rent out the homes and the land? Do you rent out the land and sell the homes on payments? Because they're mobile homes. You can sell the home separately. It's not like a house, because the house and the land are together forever. Mobile homes and land, they can be separated. So that long-term money you can have with these mobile home and land packages. Imagine a mobile home on a piece of land. You sell the home on payments, but you keep that land. It's like you have a one-space mobile home park. And then that person pays you lot rent. They're buying the home on payments, plus they're paying you lot rent month after month after month, forever. And so mobile home on land packages, in my opinion, come in on number 6. They're very hands-off once you fill them with good people. Well, depending on what you do. If you're renting them, there's going to be a little bit more work. If you sell them on payments, there's a lot less work. Number 7, mobile home park investing. And you may be thinking, I have no idea how to invest in parks. That seems like the most amount of work. Management intensive, you might have employees, you have to deal with, instead of like one renter, you have to deal with 100 renters or 20 renters, but they're all in the one spot. And you do have to do everything. If you've never bought a park, it is within you to do so, but you haven't maybe learned everything yet. But you have to market, screen, set appointments, obviously, negotiate, make offers, fund the deal, close the deal, manage people, add homes, add lots, hire managers, manage these things, add utilities. There's a lot to do. In fact, this one is like the most work, but then it's also the most passive. So to me, it's way at the end. Not the most passive thing you can do, but once it's up and running, pretty darn passive. And you have employees to manage everything, and you're sitting you have other people in place. And it's not by accident, it's definitely by design. Number 8, I think, is a tie, the only tie we have. And this is the least active. And this, you've made it. This is the most hands-off, in my opinion, by far. And you are lending money to other investors. You have enough money that you are lending money, and you are collecting interest off that money. Or you partner with somebody and you partner on deals because you have the money. And then also note investing. Somebody else has notes, they've sold a home on payments for X number of payments for X number of years, and you buy part of that note or all of that note. You don't have to go to appointments, you don't have to offer things or negotiate too much, you don't have to close, you don't have to get your hands dirty. You do have to know who has the notes and who needs money, and you do have to screen those deals to make sure you're going to get paid back. But after that, you fund the deal, you manage it. If there's some issue, you might have to foreclose and then resell it. But in my opinion, this is the least active. And so I hope that all made sense. If you've been wondering where I am, let me show you actually. I took a trip to Mexico City. I've never been to Mexico City, and I've wanted to go. And no matter what you think of Mexico, you probably maybe have not realized that it's a humongous place. 21 million people, a huge downtown. There's a castle right there. This is the benefit of passive money or passive real estate, to do things once and then you can travel and actually come back to the States and come back home with more. So that passive income, if you are right now just starting your career, then you know kind of where you might want to go. I hope that made sense. If you have any comments, please comment them below on this video.